Greetings, welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I'm gonna finally finish this game series. Alright, so last time I recruited Regil, although he's gonna kind of sit over here in that uh, um, dugout. That's it, the dugout. He's not gonna join my primary team. I guess he could take Ulbricht's place, but I like Ulbricht a lot more than I like Regil, even though I don't dislike Regil. Alright. So now I need to... What is going on here? Alright. Those clerics can go in there. Death Knights. I suppose I'll send the Death Knights back to the camp. Oh, actually, I sent the wrong people back to the camp. Ah, it's alright. I need to go up here anyway. Knights can hold out here. Mounted scouts and shield bearers. Yeah, looks like Crusader Army 2 is becoming the army of the leftovers. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up all these army battles. Alright, let's start off by burning the archers. Alright, the fighters are gone. They were a main threat. The footmen, not so much. They can become dangerous in large numbers, but... There we go. Traitors who defected to the enemy side at Canabras are dead. Nerosian expresses its deepest gratitude to the commander. Oh, we get to do some more recruiting today. Alright. So let's start off by grabbing as many archers as we can. It's like 26. I'll take the clerics. 3,200. Alright. The rangers and archers focus on these fire elementals. Good. So I can't burn them. Alright. Ah, listen, get your face out of my nose. Got a cat up here trying to stick his tongue up my nose. Very distracting. After pacifying the elementals, the soldiers found the remains of a cultist sorcerer in the middle of a broken summoning circle. Despite his apparently outstanding magical power, he was unable to control the raging spirits he brought into existence. His stiff fingers were still clinging to the horrendous flail he was using. Okay, stop it. Oh, it's the other way around. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Go up here and get rid of this little army. Alright. The zombies are completely gone now, so... The idea of using lay on hands at range is pretty strange, but... Reds must have been these rangers' favorite enemy. They took 2 turns to make sure they could kill him. Alright. A corpse in a tattered scout's cape bearing the emblem of the crusade was leading the undead squad. He battled on until he ran out of bolts, and desperately tried to conceal his crossbow with his own body, even when the soldiers were hacking off his limbs. Crossbow of Judgment. This +2 crossbow has its critical range reduced to 20 whenever it threatens a critical hit against an evil or chaotic creature. It is automatically confirmed. Oh, nice. Guess that would be an okay weapon for Frosty, but I really don't see... I think I'll give it to Rega once I get back to camp. Alright. Tyranny of the Mind. This +2 heavy flail can be safely wielded only by non-good characters. Each time the wielder of this weapon lands a hit with it, the enemy has to pass a will saving throw, DC 13, or become affected with the equivalent of Dominate Person spell for 1 round. If a good character wields this weapon, they become permanently confused even after they unequip it. This effect can only be removed by the Remove Curse spell. Alright, looks like Sasuna leveled up, so... Cure Wounds. Alright. So I'm going to Scorching Ray these cultists over here. And then we'll focus down the top group of Brim Rocks. Go ahead and burn this other group of cultists. Right, focus on the top group of Brim Rocks again. Archers take 2 shots this round. footmen went in want in on it too. Guess the resent being considered the weakest part of the crusade. After the battle, one of the soldiers noticed a half-effaced inscription on a nearby stone. What remained of the engraving led crusaders to a secluded cave where they found a stash of miscellaneous relics. Some selflessly devoted cleric had managed to rescue from fallen Dresden. There was discovered flasks of sanctified oil, boxes of reagents for rituals and sacred masses. It would appear the brave priests hid their sacred artifacts in one final attempt to save them from demonic threat. Okay. Now this is a bit of a I need to come over here. I don't want to take on a 7 strength army right now. And I can't say for sure whether or not I would be able to get to Morbid Ridge without going through that 7 strength army. Let's take care of this 5-1 over here, 4-1 over here. Since it has an exclamation point on it. It's obviously important for some reason. All these damn bugs. Alright. Let's start by burning bugs. I will burn from bottom up and shoot from top down. Never mind, I thought the burn would wipe out the stack, but it didn't, so. Alright. I want you guys to move down here to defend my archers. Alright, did completely burn that stack. Alright, let's burn. Now I want to burn. There we go. Let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Okay. After driving away a swarm of demonic flies, the Crusaders discovered remains of an unfortunate group of Menendev knights. Their leader had a baldric with an emblem recognized by one of the soldiers. It was the crest of the infamous Fallen Knight Maldir Lindis. So, breastplate +2. Alright, Krista Melinder Lindis, the Fallen Knight. Melinder Lindis was one of the most notable and controversial figures of the Third Crusade. The debate still rages whether his valiant feats of strength and his willingness to make sacrifices in the name of the Crusades balance out his unholy crime that was exposed after a purge by the Inquisition. It was revealed that Melander Linz had been practicing the forbidden dark arts of magic, turning his knowledge against the demons. Shortly after the discovery, Linz decided to let the debate about his dubious methods rage on without him, and secretly left Canabras and the dead night alongside a group of like-minded deserters. Thereafter, they waged their own war against the demons, tracking down and destroying small enemy groups, but ultimately all members of Melinder Lid's squad fell in battle. Scouts discovered evidence that with each passing year, Linz had descended even deeper into his private abyss of the dark arts. He would have sacrificed anything for victory, but the question still remains whether he was a hero or a traitor. Actually, he might be neither. Alright, I'll go ahead and do Nino's quest next. Go up here to the Nameless Ruins. Lots of undead in here to fight.
Let us bide our time.
I will help where I can.
I'm all ears.
You're a good person. I like you.
Yes.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Yes.
Sod is restless. I wonder why.
Yes.
Alright. Sit down here, kitty cat.
I'm gone.
Alright.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Target one that hasn't attacked yet, so that way maybe there's a chance I can just eliminate him from the lineup.
They better start running.
Now, this thing about using channel divinity like that is it does a really good job of focusing all the enemies on the Sela.
You
Alright,
won't
Lamb.
survive me. Attack!
This will be the stuff of legend.
The light, take you!
While this is Nino's quest, her powers are like the least suitable here. Because her greatest ability is to use her instant death pollution spells, which have no effect on undead.
Endure this!
Aim carefully.
Clawing time.
No glory without risk!
Make every strike count.
Forwards!
They don't know how fragile they are.
Alright, Sela. There we go.
Into the fray! Yes.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright. What's this batch taken care of?
Follow my steps.
I found, something.
The mongrel did it. Yet another obstacle.
Alright. These plague Smiliodons are very dangerous, so I'm
You
gonna
won't survive me.
pretty much dump everything I can into getting this thing taken down as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, went after Sela.
A solid plan.
This will be the stuff of legend.
The light take you!
Now watch out for the pathing that doesn't try to run through the trap.
Endure this!
Which, trust me, they will do that. Just run right through the trap. In fact, if I wasn't in turn base, they would have already done it.
Attack!
They'd better start running.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Make every strike count.
Alright.
That is the heart's greatest challenge. Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Headband of Vast Intelligence +2. And a Cloak of Cleansing, huh?
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure Frosty has the highest will saves, but... Div plus 18. Now, where does it list my will saves? Hmm.
Our duty calls. I failed.
We will win this war.
Ona Arayanan.
Let's head out.
Alright, Nino. Vast intelligence plus 2, so yeah, that won't do you any good. But Lan, you're not wearing a helmet, so might as well wear that. Now, Cloak of Cleansing. There you go.
Anything new?
Yeah, I want you to launch a surprise attack. I know that's not normally your thing, but you got an excellent opportunity to actually do it here.
They'll regret this.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
It's weird how, even though I got off the sneak attack with that fireball, the game treats me like I'm the one surprised and flat-footed.
survive me.
Alright, there's your first puzzle piece right there. You got the circle.
Let us be careful.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Gargoyles, huh?
Into the fray.
Aim carefully.
Endure this!
Arti. Arti.
The light. Take you.
Forwards!
They don't know how fragile they are.
Make every strike count.
Alright. Now, since gargoyles are alive, that means they can be scared to death. Just like that. I love that spell. Technically, any caster can do that. It's just that Niniel, because of her special abilities, is just particularly good at it.
Arti.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
A solid plan.
Now, it's kind of unusual with Ember, considering she'd been burned at the stake, that she's so good with fire instead of being afraid of fire.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright, quick save. Ooh, an undead bear. That might be dangerous. Let's see, let's get up there and get its attention.
You won't survive me. Did you see that?
This will be the stuff of legend.
There's something else down here I can't see yet, so... That's another undead bear.
Tenimosi travisi.
Ah! That was convenient. Undead bear just tried to run past a Valiant and got tripped attacked.
No glory without risk.
Endure this.
They don't know how fragile they are.
The mongrel did it. Can't hide from me. Are we in trouble yet? Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
I think it's kind of interesting that they set up the control panels to be separate from the traps. But the fact that they put the control panel on the side of the intruder, not on the side of the defender, is a bit suspect. Right, there's the second clue. There's the puzzle right there. Get off my keyboard.
We should prepare.
Ghoul corpse. It is as if they simply laid down and died of their own accord. There's another clue for the puzzle. Stranger, I am the answer, but what is the question? Stranger, the absence of an answer is an answer too. Ninio. Hey, wait. What are you doing? Spontaneous dematerialization is unscientific. Ninio touches the statue and suddenly freezes. Following her example, you put your hand on the statue and the world around you ceases to exist. You are a lone grain of sand floating in emptiness of the unknown. Your path has no beginning and no end. You are tiny and insignificant in comparison to the cosmos that surrounds you. The emptiness takes notice of you. It stares at you, measures and assesses. Then a question comes, as simple as deep as the emptiness itself. Who are you? Well, I see two possible answers here. I can go the obstinate, I'm not going to answer, or I can just go, I'm Frosty. I'm Frosty. Then the silence comes bleak and oppressive. The emptiness still awaits your answer. I am. Did you say your name? But what is it? Just a set of sounds you use to associate with yourself. Are you Frosty? Who decided this? Who you are? Your parents? Yourself? Someone else? No, I decided who I am. My parents definitely had an effect on my body and my makeup, but they didn't specifically choose that. It's just a result of combining of their two traits. I alone decide my own identity. A name is just a label you take voluntarily. What happens when you tear this label off? What hides behind the name? Frosty. I am still me. Even if you give me a different name, it just becomes a synonym for the same thing. You can call me Frosty, you can call me James, you can call me Butch, you can call me the asshole in the skid steer. I am still me, no matter what. Behold the truth, open yourself to knowledge, reveal yourself.
I am Nenio. Nenio. You hear me? You voice from nowhere or whatever you are?
What's going on here? Nenio, is that you?
Frosty, what was that? I found myself in emptiness and a voice asked me questions.
I suppose it was a trap that yanked our minds out of our plane and temporarily transferred us to another one. I wish I knew which plane. By the way, did you know that the most efficient way to disarm a corridor's worth of magical traps is with the help of a scientist who has been told that the formula for an elixir of the ancient races lies hidden at the end of said booby-trapped corridor?
Frosty, you're a kitsune?
It appears your observation is correct. I am a kitsune. If my hypothesis is correct, and the probability of that is close to 100%, I have always been a kitsune, but at some point I decided to forget that piece of knowledge. Following this line of reasoning, it would seem the fact of my membership of a certain race just doesn't seem relevant to me. Also, there is a more important question. Why did my true identity reveal itself in this precise moment?
Frosty, whose voice do you think it was?
I haven't the slightest idea, but it is most definitely an extremely wise entity. Besides, the entity displayed no aggressive tendencies, which gives us hope that it can be reasoned with.
Frosty, so what do you think about that?
The voice in the emptiness asked me, and judging by your reaction, you too, who I am. And merely stating my name failed to satisfy it. The trap then forced me to assume my true form, which I had completely forgotten about. I suppose this trap wasn't a trap per se. It rather was a closed portal leading to some hidden place that can easily unveil secrets and reveal the truth. The one who spoke to us seemed to solve me like a riddle, in an instant just by looking at me. I I would like to meet this entity. Can you imagine which secrets it can unravel? I want to speak to it, and you, my follower, must help me. But how can you get there? If there is a door, there must be a way to open it. If there's a lock, there must be a key to it. There is an inscription here, right on the statue. I am the void and the emptiness. I am the starting point. I am infinite. Tear my mask off and let it fall at my feet. I don't understand this at all. How thrilling!
Rusty, sounds like a riddle.
It does. It really does. I love riddles and puzzles.
Frosty, why are you so sure the unknown entity behind the mysterious portal would even want to talk to us?
I'm not sure at all, but we must try. We simply must. Getting there and talking with this entity will be the greatest of my experiments. No exaggeration.
Frosty, how do we solve it?
Each of them is inscribed with a riddle, and each demands that something be placed at its feet. I guess we need some items that represent the answers to these riddles, but don't ask me where we should look for them.
Frosty, looks like there's nothing more we can do here now.
With deepest regret, I have to admit that you are right. It's highly unlikely that we'll be able to solve this riddle right here and now. We'll have to temporarily withdraw so we can return when we're armed and ready.
Alright. So now let's solve the puzzle here and get a little bit extra loot. See bottom and side.
Tread lightly.
Center.
I'm gone.
Alright. See, now this is the type of puzzle I like. Because the answer can actually be found here. A lot of these puzzles, the answer really can't be found here. It ends up being just trial and error. So we have outside, center, bottom, side. Let's try this again. Alright. I just skipped. I messed up that recording, but anyway, what I was doing wrong because I was trying to solve it from this side when I should be solving it from this side over here. So, solved the puzzle and got the phylactery of positive channeling. The wearer of this headband has the ability to channel positive energy and increases the amount of damage this ability does to undead or heals to living creatures by 2d6. So that's actually pretty darn strong for Sela right now. But she has the ability to turn to damage undead or heal living through channel energy. Has a paladin. Her channeling ability is somewhat weaker than that of a cleric. I really love this when I do my Angel of Death because the Angel of Death really specializes on channeling energy.
Let's head out.
Let's see how far. Okay, I'm just over 1 hour here, so. Alright, go to blacksmith the cell. I'm gonna hold on to it because I think I can do a mission later on to fix this, to make it useful to me. Breastplate +2. Do you have anybody where a breastplate would be useful? No, I don't think so. Alright. Any books to go in there? That cold iron can go in there. Piece of antique ring can go in there. Elven notes can go in there. Your best letter. Crusader letter. Okay, that'll work. Alright, I'm going to end this episode right here. Thank you very much for watching.